heavily guarded places in the world. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from Weekly. Don't even think about trying to break into these spots. Today we're gonna show you the top 10 most guarded places on Earth. For this list, we'll be ranking the most heavily guarded and secured spots in the world. However, we'll be excluding prisons as these places are purposely designed to keep certain people in and the rest of the world out. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. Let's begin. The White House. Sure, critics of White House security may point to the history of occasional breaches that have dealt a black eye to those guarding the home of America's commander-in-chief. This doesn't change the fact that the president's home remains one of the most heavily guarded areas in the world. An iron fence surrounds the property, which is fitted with bulletproof windows and a Secret Service detail devoted to protecting the first family at all costs. The air above the White House is considered permanently prohibited airspace, while roof snipers and undercover agents are located at points around the grounds, making the president's home a heavily protected structure at all times. Vatican Secret Archives. Vatican City holds more than its fair share of secrets. Much of this information is housed within the Vatican Secret Archives, a storage facility that maintains a veritable cornucopia of forms, ledgers, and official documents from the Catholic Church. These archives are set apart from the Vatican Library, and its ownership is passed down from pope to pope. Only qualified clergy and academics are allowed inside the Vatican Secret Archives. Even those granted entry inside the facility cannot view items without advanced approval. The skeptics have various theories behind the secrecy, including the cavern-hiding gospels that contradict the Bible and holding plans to control the world. Access to the archives was once completely forbidden to the public, but is now open to researchers who can apply for special permission to enter and study its contents. However, according to the Catholic website Crux, journalists, students, and amateur historians aren't welcome. In addition, those with the right credentials who are admitted must pass through Swiss guards and have access to only the exact documents they must have requested in advance.
New emergency order issued for Area 51.
Area 51. Area 51 is located in Nevada. This top-secret Air Force base is so well guarded that no one can get in. Even flying over it is forbidden. Area 51 is covered in motion sensors and is heavily patrolled by all sorts of vehicles, many of whom are desperate to grab a glimpse of the mythological alien technology that conspiracy theorists believe is contained inside. Experimental weapons testing has also been rumored to be one of the top secret programs existing within Area 51, a heavily protected mystery of United States security and information about which we may never learn the whole truth. Anyway, it can be said it is the home of anything about UFO and alien conspiracies. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Officially known as the Svalbard International Seed Vault, this one-of-a-kind facility is designed to store a wide assortment of seeds to preserve crop diversity and assure humans will have a source of food no matter what earthly disasters occur. It is located in Svalbard, which is one of the remotest places on the planet that's still fairly accessible. The storage compound is a large, barren rock island in the Arctic Circle, and the vault is situated inside an old copper mine. Aside from its isolated landscape, Svalbard is defended with blast-proof doors, motion sensors, airlocks, and 1-meter-thick steel-reinforced concrete. It's built high above sea level, so rising sea levels won't impact it, and there's no known tectonic activity in the area. The unique climate and position should keep the seeds safe from any disaster, man-made or otherwise, for centuries. Granite Mountain Records Vault. The Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saint owns a huge archive of records and history. This is all housed hundreds of feet inside Granite Mountain in Utah. The atmosphere is climate-controlled to preserve the paper documents and microfilm inside. Its protection is pretty much guaranteed by its location beneath 600 feet of stone. But if that's not enough, there are a series of doors weighing between 9 and 14 tons as well. And yes, They are designed to survive a nuclear blast. Bold Lane Car Park. If you think that a parking garage doesn't deserve to be on our list of most guarded places, you haven't heard of Bold Lane Car Park. This car park is located in Derbyshire in England and is one of the safest places in the world. This parking garage had developed a reputation as a haven for crime, drug abuse, and panhandling by the 1990s. In response to these accusations, local security experts decided to rebrand Bold Lane as a state-of-the-art car park. You can't get in unless you have a ticket indicating your exact parking spot. And once your car is parked, it is protected by motion detectors. And if someone messes with your car, other alarms that will go off. If the alarm does go off, the whole place goes into lockdown mode. Fort Knox. Fort Knox is home to the U.S. Bullion Depository, where it not only stores thousands of tons of gold, but is also said to house important historical documents such as the Magna Carta and the Declaration of Independence. Its impenetrable layers of protection include solid granite wall perimeter, squadrons of machine gun-wielding guards and armed military, and a 22-ton vault blast door held shut by a lock so intricate that it requires a 10-person team to unlock. Fort Knox is heavily protected at all times by armed guards, making it the sort of party no one else can crash without a proper invitation. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. It is located at Cheyenne Mountain Air Force Station, a short distance from NORAD headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs. Cheyenne Mountain Air Force Station falls under Air Force Space Command and hosts the activities of several tenant units. The complex is so well guarded that its tunnel is protected by solid granite and reinforced. It is interesting to note that the Cheyenne Mountain Complex was also the home of the fictional Stargate Command on the popular TV show Stargate SG-1. The complex has housed several government organizations over the years, and was previously the home of the U.S. Canadian Aerospace Protection Project NORAD, and the military organization United States Northern Command, until the mid-2000s. The NORAD Alternate Command Center continues to operate out of the complex, which is built under 2,000 feet of solid granite. As if that's not enough to thwart unwanted visitors, the blast doors are 25 tons and can withstand nuclear explosions of over 30 megatons. In other words, it's pretty freaking safe. Tumen River. Just as the Korean Demilitarized Zone tightly guards its small border area between North and South Korea, so too does the Tumen River serve as an intensely scrutinized gateway between China, North Korea, and Russia. Within a mile, you can go from North Korea through China and end up in Russia. This makes the river a good place for those wishing to defect. As such, it is generally well guarded by North Korean soldiers. The reason for the high security along the Tumen River is because many North Koreans have been caught attempting to enter China through the river's rather shallow waters. There are border patrol guards placed by all three countries along the Tumen, while the river waters themselves also happen to be highly polluted. Defectors who wish to cross the Tumen often ignore its pollutants and dangerous border patrol, and spend weeks waiting for the perfect opportunity to cross. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. There are 12 Federal Reserve banks located within the United States, all of which feature some of the most heightened levels of security. The New York branch of the Federal Reserve is considered to be first among equals with regards to its contemporaries and oversees financial policies and payment systems for the United States. Men aren't even allowed to enter the bank's vault since pallets are moved around by a team of robots. To top it off, a Jason-Bourne-level protection force watches its perimeter. Robots are utilized within the reserve's vaults, while the outside security force is expertly trained in both hand-to-hand combat as well as sharpshooting. It's located 80 feet underground. Nothing goes in or out of the Federal Reserve without prior knowledge and proper authority. Federal Reserve Bank in New York has security so tight that it's entrusted with more United States gold bullion than the famous Fort Knox. The bank's security systems are so trusted that even foreign governments use them for gold storage. If you like this video, join our channel and subscribe to us. And let us know in the comments which area do you feel is the most guarded place in the world. Thanks for watching.